afternoon YouTube, Xfile2708 back again with another pickups video. Myself and Lewis, with it still being the Easter holidays at the moment, we were out and about today picking up some more tin signs for the collection. For those of you that saw my post on the community page a couple of days ago, I brought some horror tin signs. I put up a bit of a short as well, just showcasing the 5 or 6 I think it was that I picked up. I'll put a photo on screen now showing those in place here in the horror room. Need suggestions from you guys. I don't like calling it a horror room, sounds a bit basic. So yeah, let me know some names, guys. What can we refer to the movie room as, seeing as it's now all going to be horror related? Let me know in the comments, and yeah, we'll see if we can come up with something better than the horror room. It sounds too generic, and it's, you know, it's not me. I don't do generic and basic. So yeah, let me know any suggestions. But yeah, as you'll have seen there, guys, got some horror tin signs that I've now put up in the games room. Oh, for fuck's sake, games room, in the movie room. I told you I need a proper name for it. But it's kind of, you know what I'm like, guys. It's sent me down a little bit of a rabbit hole with collecting these tin signs. So for me, they're cheaper than collecting the big posters and framing them up and things like that. And if I'm not nailing them into the walls, if I'm just blue tacking them onto either onto the wall or onto the side of the shelves or whatever, it's nice to be able to, you know, mix things up and change them around from time to time. And the chap that I'm buying them from's got some absolutely fantastic horror tin signs. So myself and Lewis were across there again today. It's probably, he's got hundreds, so I'm probably going to be going back at least twice a month and adding some more into the collection. So we were over there this morning. I picked up, well, I think between me and Lewis we've got maybe 8 new ones. So I got one for Lewis for a particular movie that he wanted. So he'll be showing that in a pickups video as and when he gets around to doing one. But for today, guys, I thought I'd share with you the new ones that I've picked up. So I am leaving them for now all in the protective wrappers. Obviously, as and when I want to put them up on the wall, I'll take them out and away we go. So I'll show these as best as I can. I'll do it one at a time, and hopefully we won't get too much glare on these. So the first one, look at that. Now I have got a big A3 framed picture of From Dusk Till Dawn in my living room, but the detail on this one, there you go, look, you see at the top the titty twister. So there we go. Can't beat a bit of, oh no, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to go down that route. You know where I'm going, guys, but I won't say it. So there we go. But From Dusk Till Dawn, look at the detail, absolutely fantastic. Oh, what's the name? Salma Hayek, is it? That has the snake around her neck, and then does the wine dribble off her foot for Quentin Tarantino to lap up. So lucky guy. But yeah, there we go. From Dusk Till Dawn. That's the first one. So absolutely chuffed to bits with that one. Fantastic detail for a fantastic film. So there we go. That's the first one. Next one, couldn't resist this one, guys. Got a Video Nasty tin sign. One for you, Nige. How's your Ferox these days? So there we go. Look at that. Again, absolutely brilliant detail on there. Nice, nice bit of patina, as they say. So, but yeah, love that one. As soon as I saw a Video Nasty one, it was right. Yeah, that one's going into the pile. So, and I've got another Video Nasty one put by that I spotted today when I was having another rummage through all the ones that the chap had got. So that's that'll be shown in the next video. But yeah, bit of Cannibal Ferox. That's that one. Next one of my all-time favourite horrors. This one's in my my top 10, and it is the original Amityville Horror. So iconic cover, that one. Let's say huge fan of the film. It made my top 10. Always makes my top 10. Even, you know, the odd title might chop and change from time to time, but for me, 1979's Amityville Horror is always in my top 10. So couldn't turn down getting a nice tin sign for it. So there we go. That's Amityville Horror. Next up, controversial with James. This is my favourite Quentin Tarantino movie. Between the two, Death Proof and what's the other one? What's James's one? Brain Fart. I can't remember what it was. I'll put an annotation at the bottom anyway. But this is my my favourite Tarantino. So alongside obviously the likes of Pulp Fiction and Reservoir Dogs, this is probably my my favourite one. So, but yeah, really chuffed to get that one again. Big fan of that one, and a guilty pleasure of mine in this one with the actress Zoe Bell. So, but it is, trust me, it's an absolutely fantastic film, even if she wasn't draped over the bonnet in part of it. So there we go. There's Death Proof. Next up, another one of my all-time favourites. Slightly obscured by a couple of stickers, this one, but you'll get the gist of it. There we go. A bit of Wicker Man. So 1973. And again, it's one of my top 10 horrors of all time with old Edward Woodward in. So there we go. There's the Wicker Man. My second favourite film in the franchise. Couldn't say no to some Halloween 3. Absolutely fantastic detail on there. If the camera's picking that up. But yeah, bit of Season of the Witch. So like I say, alongside the original John Carpenter's from 1978, isn't it? This Halloween 3 is my next favourite in the Halloween franchise. So there we go. That's that one. Sacrilege. I haven't seen this film yet, but the only reason I haven't seen it is it's one that Lewis wants to watch, and it's just finding the time between us to sit down and watch it one evening. I have got it on 4K on the shelf behind me, but we've got some Terrifier 3. So if you saw the picture earlier that I put up, as well as the last pickups video where I showed the tin signs, you'll see that I did pick up an Art the Clown Terrifier. It was one when he was like sat in an armchair, I think it was. But this is an iconic cover for Terrifier 3. So again, I thought I'd grab that one for the horror tin sign collection. So James will be laughing his fucking back off now, I can guarantee it. So heads up, myself and James and Lewis are looking at teaming up at some point next week to do a video. So watch this space on the channel for that being done and uploaded. So, but yeah, Terrifier 3, chuffed to bits with that one. Look at that, good old Art the Clown. So that's that one. Oh. Another guilty pleasure of mine. There was 2 different versions for this particular film. I mean, it's an absolutely fantastic film. Again, it's not one of my... It wouldn't make my top 10. It would probably make my top 20, top 25. But it's House of a Thousand Corpses. There was one with Captain Spaulding at the top as opposed to Sherry Moon Zombies Butt Cheeks. I had to go for the one with Sherry Moon Zombie on. So again, yeah, apart from Halloween 2 where she gets on my wick, yeah, she's a guilty pleasure of mine for sure. So yeah, I had to get this particular version of the horror tin sign. So there we go. There's House of a Thousand Corpses. And there you go, fellas. close-up of Sherry Moon Zombie's butt cheeks. Don't say I never give you anything. And then to finish, guys, with the tin signs. Another all-time classic. Big favourite of mine again, this one. John Carpenter's Christine. So, there we go. That's that one there. Again, absolutely iconic poster art on that one. So, really chuffed to add that one. So, that was the tin signs. I have got several more. Well, I've got a couple put by which I'm aiming to get across and pick up next week. And I've said to the chap, you know, I'm going to come across a couple of times a month probably and grab a handful at a time, and they'll just sit as part of the collection here in the horror room, or whatever you guys come up with as an appropriate name. Now, something else, the chap that sorts the tin signs, he gave me this because obviously we've been talking a lot about horror and, you know, my passion for it and the films that I like and all that sort of thing, and he gave me this free of charge. It may not come out on camera particularly well. If it doesn't, then I will take a picture of it after this and I'll superimpose it over. But I don't, you might be able to see if I'm just going to corner up. There you go, that's not too bad, is it? So, House on Haunted Hill. So it's like a canvas type material, but I'll find somewhere to put it here in the horror room, but for free, and it's really nicely detailed as well. Look at that. So there we go, that's that one with good old Peter Cushing. So I'd forgot, I've actually got the House on Haunted Hill over there. I'd sent a picture of it to Lewis earlier on this afternoon and said, there you go, I've got it in the collection. But yeah, House on Haunted Hill, Peter Cushing. So chuffed to bits with that one. So I'll just roll that back up neatly. And then we'll finish with some films, guys. So myself and Lewis were over the local CX after we picked the tin signs up. Managed to get, I think, let's have a look, 3 Blu-rays and a DVD box set. 2 of the Blu-rays were upgrades, so I've passed the DVDs over to Lewis for his collection. But the main thing that I wanted, and I was chuffed to bits because this is a DVD box set, and the amount of times I've gone across to a particular CEX wanted a box set and the box has been absolutely mullered. But this one is, I mean, it's not pristine, it's got a little bit of shelf wear, but it's in really good condition for CEX. And it's an Anchor Bay with a really iconic cover, and it is, look at that, Scanners 1, 2 and 3 box set. So you can see the Anchor Bay logo down there. And what I like about this one, the spines actually make a picture of the cover. There you go. So you can see. I don't know why I've just moved that. I moved that out the way of the timer that's on there, but you guys don't see that, do you? So, but yeah, absolutely brilliant. Look at that. So individual DVD releases, and they're all Anchor Bay. And like I say, in a really good condition. Box. There's a little bit of shelf wear up here, but I'll show you quickly around the box. So the 3 films there, only ever seen the first one. I think the second one doesn't review too bad. I know it's just the original's just had a second sight release, hasn't it? So, but I'd rather have paid £12 than £40 or whatever it was for the 4K limited edition. But you know, I'll never say never. I might get it for the second sight collection later on down the line, but for now, chuffed to bits to add that into the Anchor Bay collection. So there we go, Scanners box sets. And then the 3 Blu-rays that I picked up. I have seen this one before, really good sequel to the original, but I hadn't got it back in the collection since I'd been recollected. So we got Rec 2. So Rec 1, absolutely fantastic Spanish found footage film. Rec 2, again, really good sequel. I don't really care for the ones that came after. I think there was the Rec 3 Apocalypse, and I think there was another one as well, Genesis maybe. Not bothered about getting those into the collection, even for completion. I'll quite happily just have Rec 1 and Rec 2, which is where that franchise is for me. But yeah, £2 for Blu-ray, so can't go wrong with that one. So do need to rewatch the Rec films again coming up shortly. So looking forward to checking those out. I picked up the first one of these, showed it on the last pickups video with a lenticular cover, and I've now managed to get the second one on Blu-ray as well. So like I say, I've passed over the Raid 2 DVD to Lewis for his collection. But again, £3 for a Blu-ray upgrade. So I'm not going to say no to that all day long. So there we go. There's Raid 2. Absolutely fantastic action martial arts film if you haven't seen it before. And then the last one to finish. Lewis will be waiting for me to pronounce this director, because he always says I mispronounce his name. Guillermo del Toro. Did I get it right? I don't know. Let me know. Lewis might be wrong. So, but again, another upgrade, £2.50 for The Orphanage. So can't go wrong with that one. So kind of, it was, what's this, 10 Optimum or something, the release. So I haven't seen it with this silver banner across the top before, so no idea, but looks a genuine cover. So if it was a cover reprint, I'd have left it, but for £2.50 for an official Blu-ray upgrade, again, I'll take that all day long. So there we go, long overdue a rewatch of this one as well. So there we go, there's The Orphanage. So that was my pickups for today, guys. I'm all caught up again. So myself and Lewis will probably aim to be back with a video. What are we on today? We're on... I'm losing track of my days with the Easter holidays. I think we're on Wednesday today, aren't we? Thursday tomorrow? Yeah, Thursday tomorrow. So I told you, I'm all over the shop. But yeah, we'll probably be back over the weekend, aiming to do a couple more boxes of part of the DVD Mega Haul series. But for now, pickups wise, that's everything caught up with until we next go out again. So there we go. Let me know what you think of those tin sign, guys. I'm absolutely chuffed to bits with them. The ones that are up here in the movie room already looking superb. And I'm getting all of these other ones for favourite films of mine, and, you know, I can just hot swap them here in the movie room as and when it takes my fancy. So let me know on the Blu-rays as well, and that Scanners, if you've seen that box set. I haven't seen Scanners 2 and Scanners 3 as yet. Let me know if they were worthwhile sequels. So I will check them out at some point anyway. So there we go, guys. As always, please remember to like, comment and subscribe and all that good stuff. And I'll be back later on in the week with another video. Bye for now, guys.